Ski season has officially started in Colorado. If you're considering new ski boots, we've got tips on how to make sure they fit correctly. Next on the CBS 4 Morning News.
Now in high definition, this is CBS 4 News. Get the whole story.
Good morning, I'm Erica Lewis. Ski season is officially here in Colorado, but before you hit the slopes, you might want to consider new ski boots. We'll tell you what you need to know to get a good fit coming up.
We've already had quite a bit in the way of cold nights and a little bit of snow in the mountains. And this week, 2 Colorado ski areas open for the season. On Wednesday, Loveland and A-Basin opened their slopes, marking the official start to the ski season.
And it's a good time to think about your ski boots. And if you're not in the if you are in the market for a good pair, we can help you out with that. So joining us this morning is Brad Kopitz. He's a gear expert with skis.com. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, thank you for having me.
So this is a website, so you don't actually walk into a store and try on the boots. How does it work?
Well, you know, skis.com it's a very interactive site, and kind of our goal with skis.com is to create an online shopping experience that's as good or better than an in-store shopping experience.
So how do you do that?
Well, one of the things, you know, everybody comes in and asks, well, you know, you can't try on a boot, so how do you fit? So there's 2 ways that we've done this. Number one, there's a number of video and written tutorials on how to go through, and it's very simple, really. Ski boots are not a very complicated thing, believe it or not. So, you know, you'll go through the videos and we'll kind of lay out what you're looking for. And then the other thing that we do is there's a number of filters on the site. So once you've read the tutorials and you know what you need to find the right boot for you, you just pick the filters that match your foot, and it spits out, you know, the boots that are right for you, and you can go from there.
Is this more for somebody who's more experienced? Because I know, because I've been one of these people that when you get a bad boot that doesn't fit, you're miserable all day long. Is this something like someone that knows nothing about ski boots can get on your site?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. In fact, that's what we have really designed the site for. You know, if you know your foot and you've been a skier for a long time, you're probably going to already know what kind of boot you want, and you can just point and click and have it shipped straight to your door. But you know, for people who are first-timers or, you know, are just starting to get into the sport, this is a great tool to help you go through and really learn about the boots before you go and pick out what's right for you.
And I'm excited to look at some of the boots we have here. So what do you look for when you're trying to find the perfect boot?
Well, there are 3 things you want to evaluate before you pick out your boot. Obviously, the first one is size. You want to make sure that you buy your ski boots true to your foot size. Most people buy their boots about a full size too big because they buy them similar to their shoes.
That's too big.
That's too big.
See, and I actually had somebody who sold me boots at a popular sporting goods store, which I won't mention, and they said you should actually buy them smaller so you could feel the boot and the ski better.
Absolutely. And
I did that, and I was in pain the whole day.
Right, yeah.
Once.
And that's what a lot of people have happen, is they'll go through and you know, they'll pick the right boot, but you know, it takes time to break in a boot and it takes time to get it to fit properly, and a lot of boots do need some custom work done on them. So,
but in general, you're going a size smaller than your shoe size.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. And what else did you look for?
The second thing you want to look for is make sure that you get the right width. All boots come from, you know, wide to very narrow. So, you know, in general, most people know whether they have typically a wide foot or a narrow foot. And then it'll narrow down boots from there. Different brands run wider or narrower.
Since you brought these brand new, nice looking boots here, can we point to one, like maybe that orange one, and see what's an upgrade on the boots from a few years ago? Sure.
Well, this is the Technica Dragon, and some of the new features that are coming out, this boot's a great example, are really, it's about comfort now in boots. You know, back a couple years ago, boots were always very stiff, very uncomfortable. These new boots, for example, this Technica has a leather liner on the inside.
That's nice.
Yeah. To that camera there, so I can see that.
That's great. And a lot of these have.
That's the gray part back here.
The whole inside lining is actually stitched leather, so it's very comfortable.
Nice. And a lot of these have those liners. I was looking at these ones over here, Dave, too, have.
Oh yeah, all the women's boots have fleece liners now, so they keep your feet nice and warm.
This is a fleece. Let's throw this fleecy guy up there.
Oh, nice.
See that, baby.
Yeah, right in there.
Is that fleece all the way through?
It is.
All the way through?
It is.
Oh my gosh.
This is great.
Here's another good looking fleecy one. This one has a little more
And then,
fluff to it there.
And then this one right here, let's talk about this feature right here that's on this boot. Let me get these out of the way here.
This is this is what makes boots right here. You know, the #1 complaint that people have, other than their boots don't fit right, is their feet stay cold all day.
Right.
Well, that's no longer a problem in ski boots. You can get boots with built-in boot heaters.
You're kidding?
No.
That's the boot I want.
You just plugs into some kind of...
And you've got a little battery pack right here, and what it does is it hooks right onto the back. You just plug it in. You've got warm feet all day.
That's my next pair
Oh
of
my
boots.
gosh.
Okay.
I'd like to have one of those when we do live shots, you know.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much for coming in. Unfortunately, we're out of time right now. But, of course, you can visit skiboots.com.
Skis.com.
I'm sorry, skis.com.
That's okay.
All right.